What's up guys, my name's Cam, you're watching Sarai Garage, and today on this video we're going to do a tiny little modification to my brother's 2016 Black Edition GTR over here that not many people know about, that should hopefully increase the horsepower from around 545 by 100 to 645. Let's get started. Alright guys, so to unlock this extra 100 horsepower, what we actually have to do is get into the trunk area. We're going to mess around with some of the things underneath a couple of the panels in the trunk. So George, go ahead, disconnect the camera from that tripod and come real close over here. So, I already have everything that we need for this in here. Come close, show them everything. For this, we're gonna need a couple of plastic trim removal poppers, removers, whatever you want to call them. I got this kit on Amazon, 15 bucks. I've used it a ton. It comes with little plastic things like this to remove plastic trim pieces. A lot of people use flathead screwdrivers, but that ends up scratching up things and making it look not so nice. I use these things that don't leave a mark. But here, show them real quick. What we're gonna do is we're going to remove this big black plastic panel. Right, and to do that, we're going to have to remove, I think, around 3 little retention clips. There's one right here, the same one up here, right? And it looks like there's one in the middle. I don't think, we might have to remove these 2 down here as well. Actually, yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. It looks like it's going to be about 5. So let's just go ahead and remove these real quick. We just want to pop this thing in here and push it out. And it all should come apart. That's our little clip, and this should pull out. Yep, perfect. We're gonna want to do the same thing down here. But anyways, we got it out. So that's all that's holding in this huge panel right here. It's just those 5 plastic clips. And now there's also 4 plastic sliding clips, tabs, whatever you want to call it. There's 2 here and 2 here. They lock in, they go in vertically. So to unlock them from their little tabs, you just want to pull this piece upwards. Now, I have never done this before, so I have no idea how much force this is going to take. Probably going to take a bit. Let's see. Jeez. Alright guys, it's been about 10 minutes. Me and George have both been pushing on this, one of us on each side. You can see we got the clips loosened a bit. I think they're more loosened on my side than your side here, George. Yeah, they are. I think there's like 1 more left. All we've been doing is this. Look, we grabbed our hand, we pushed our hand underneath this panel and just rocked it up. God, dude, the videos make it seem a lot more elegant than it actually is. But this panel comes completely off. You can see there's like some sound deadening or something underneath. And look, you can see those 4 tabs that I'm talking about. See that? Now, these are really brittle little plastic tabs. And look, you can see they vertically go into these 4 slots right here, just like I said. And it's really, really important that when you're doing this, take your time, don't rush it, don't muscle it. If you need to get somebody else, like I had my little brother, the cameraman, help me out, do it. Because if you break this, this whole thing is gonna rattle like crazy, especially if you're playing music really loud. We have a black edition. We have this spoiler up here, this dry carbon spoiler. The dry carbon spoiler already shakes and rattles a bit when the bass is too high. If you break one of these clips, it's just going to create more rattle, and it's not going to be a fun time. Okay, the GTR makes enough noises as it is, so be really careful when you're doing that, right? So got it off. Awesome. We're just going to slide that in. Look at all this exposed metal, Jode. You can see where they sprayed it with paint and how I kind of just faded to nothing. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. So now what we're gonna do is, there should be some carpet right here, right? It's not held in by anything, okay? We're just gonna wanna peel this back a little bit, and you know what, let me grab my little plastic remover. To get that extra 100 horsepower, we're just gonna pull this out. This is just like a little rubber cap. Okay, it just peels off like that. You can peel it off with your hands if you want. I just like using this thing. Makes it easier. And now, you know what? Let me just put on a glove, okay, when we're doing this. Be extra professional. Okay, we are dealing with 100 horsepower here. We're just gonna reach into here and twist. This is a weird angle, and it's sharp. Here, Joe, back up a little bit. They don't need to see it exactly. Ooh. All right, did you hear that click? And we can just pull it right out. There we go. That is our reverse light bulb. Now, what we have here is Diode Dynamics' most expensive reverse light bulb that they offer. They offer 3 different kinds. One's $20, one's mid-range around somewhere between $50 and $70, and these are the big boys, the best of the best. This is the $100 reverse light bulbs. These are the XPRs. These are error-free. If you don't know, the Nissan GTR runs a CAN-BUS lighting system. A lot of the more expensive cars like Mercedes, BMW, and like crazy exotics like the GTR use these more advanced lighting systems, just so they're able to detect very carefully, very in-depth, which light goes out. So this whole system, how can I explain this? This whole system is really sophisticated. Not really. It's not really sophisticated, but what it can do is really sophisticated. It can tell when a single light bulb is out, and it can pinpoint where that light bulb is out. This is called CAN-BUS. And to make this system work correctly, you have to use special CAN-BUS bulbs, no matter what you're doing, reverse lights, trunk lights, dome lights, map lights, whatever it is. You have to use CAN-BUS bulbs, whatever they are, LED or incandescent, or else, one, you're probably gonna get an error message saying whatever light you replaced is out. And two, the way the CAN-BUS system works is when the car is off, there's always a very, very low current flowing through it. It's never completely off. And so what ends up happening is CAN-BUS bulbs are set up to turn off when there's low voltage going through. But if it's not a CAN-BUS bulb, what's going to end up happening is the light bulb will just keep running really, really dim with that low voltage, and it'll end up draining your battery. The low voltage that goes through in a CAN-BUS system normally is set up in a way that it doesn't drain your battery with that low voltage. But if you have a non-CAN-BUS bulb hooked up to it, it will eat up that battery and that low voltage as it continues to go through the entire system, and you will end up with a flat battery. So when you're doing this, again, make sure you have a CAN-BUS LED. Diode Dynamics is a sponsor of our channel. They did not sponsor this video. They gave me a whole bunch of bulbs to make other videos. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm kind of a bad sponsor. It's been about a year, but I'm making up for it with this. So what we're actually going to be doing to unlock that extra 100 horsepower is replacing my brother's rear reverse lights. Now, right now, what they are nasty incandescent halogen yellow bulbs. I'll throw some photos up for you guys right now. You guys can see, doesn't really look pretty right now, right? I drove it over to the school that's across the street from me. And I also recorded some videos at night so you guys can see all around it. When you're looking at these videos, I want you guys to pay special attention. We already replaced the LED license plate bulbs on this car. So when you're looking at it or when you're watching this video, you're gonna see two different colors of lights. One's bright white LED, those are from the license plate lights. And then the little amount of light that's a little further away, that's yellow, those are what we're replacing today. And I also recorded what this looks like in pitch black in the reverse camera. It looks like junk. You cannot see anything. I'm gonna play a clip real quick. It's me trying to reverse at night in pitch black light into a parking spot using just a reverse camera and those reverse lights. And you can see like the GTR camera is horrendous as it is, but these lights don't do it any favors. These stock lights, it does nothing. Okay, so hopefully when we put this in, he's gonna be able to see a lot better at night and actually get some use out of that reverse camera. Okay, so now when we're doing this, you want to use a glove because your hands have natural oils on them that will get on this bulb when you touch it. And what ends up happening is these bulbs run really hot, and when there's oil on top, it starts burning that oil, and that oil starts breaking down this bulb really fast. So you don't want any oil on these bulbs. They just come out just like this. These bulbs that are flat like this use a polar circuit. Some bulbs are polar, some are not. I don't think the standard ones are polar, but these diodynamic ones are definitely polar. All that means is they use a polar circuit, which means basically there's only one correct way to plug this in. So if you plug it in the incorrect way, it's just a flat piece like this. It just slides in just like that, by the way, guys. If you plug it in incorrectly, it's not going to light up at all. So what you want to do is just pull it out, twist it 180 and plug it back in, and then it'll work. That's all polar means. Now, let me start the car real quick, guys. Pop it in reverse and let's see if this bulb works. So I just started the car, I popped in reverse. Literally, I am so terrible at doing this. I think I'm like 0 for 6 for changing reverse light bulbs on this channel. This is the normal halogen one. It's in reverse right now, it's got the parking brake on. This is the normal halogen, it's turned on. But look at our replacement, George. It's turned off. Now that's that polar circuit that I was talking about. So it didn't work, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn the car off real quick. We're going to turn the car off real quick. We're going to take this bulb out. I'm going to be careful not to pinch any of the LED bulbs right there. And just take a look at this Diodynamics bulb, by the way. That is quality. Oh, you know what? I spinned it. I have no idea what direction it's at now. Let's just hope this is the correct way. There's a ton of LEDs on it is the main point. There's like, what, 4 per side? No, what is this, a square? Yes, what is that? There's 32 LEDs on that bulb, guys. Can't beat it. Awesome, right, guys? So let me turn the car off real quick. Alrighty, that's good for 50 horsepower right there. Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this very carefully. Dude, they barely gave us enough wiring. Oh my god, it's like not even gonna fit. How are we gonna fit this in here correctly? There's like not enough wiring at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like, well, this is gonna be fun. So the bulb is too long for the actual hole. So what I'm gonna try to do here, wish me luck, is I'm gonna unplug the bulb. I'm gonna hold the bulb inside that little hole. Hopefully I don't drop it. If we drop it, that's a whole nother problem. And we're gonna plug it in while it's already inside. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes, figured it out. You can actually, George, come in here real quick. Actually, you know what, let me see if I can grab the camera. I'll show you guys myself. So in here, there's actually, it's gonna be a bit hard to show you guys. There's actually a little clip that the wire clips onto. You can kind of see it right there. So you can tug on this clip, and oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a little clip that this wire was clipped onto. Here you go, George. I wonder if they added that clip just for warranty or something. There's no other reason. I mean, extra little play in wire is not going to do anything. But anyways, the reverse bulb, the wire for the socket for the reverse bulb was clipped there. And if you pull on it a little out, you can unclip it and it releases the wire. You get a lot more wiring to come through, right? So I got a lot more wiring. We just tested it. It all works. And now that there's a lot more wiring, I can just nicely slide it in, and oh boy, gotta line it up. And, oh, it's lined up, and now we can just twist it to lock it. Oh, god damn it. Dude, I tell you what, the metal around here is so sharp. It's like painful. Goodness, it's not 100% locked in. All right, I think that's locked in. That's like, I'm twisting it really hard and it's not moving. All right, let me start the car up real quick and we'll see it one more time. Cool. Is it working? Woo! Look at how nice that looks. Look at the difference. Can they even tell the difference that well? You can't tell the difference that well on camera. You'll see it at night. But this is a super bright white, and that's yellow. Disgusting. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to shut off the car. We're going to do the other side real quick, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Before we start the other side, we're just going to pop this little... Dude, I forget what people call this. A grommet? I don't know. It's a rubber cap. We're going to pop this rubber cap back in nice and tight. Okay? Everything is good. That's all there is to it. You know what? Let me see if I can just... Let me see if I can pop that wire back into that little clip. Oh no, it's bent the other way. It's not going anywhere though. I don't know. Boom! I clipped the wire back in. Awesome, so it's back into the clip. It's just like it was. That's definitely not going anywhere now. No extra wire wiggling around. That was super easy. Covers back on. Joe, swing around to the other side. It's gonna be the same exact thing, boys. We're just gonna grab this remover, shove it in like so, and peel it off. Okay, there goes that. And now I get the beauty of cutting my fingers again on sharp metal. Love it. Okay, twist it. It's unlocked. This one didn't click like the first one. And there's our bulb. Now I'm going to unclip it from that little bracket. Perfect. Dude, these bulbs, I already know I'm going to burn my fingers on these damn things. They get so hot so fast, I don't even understand. Now, you know what? I'm going to let that thing chill out there for a second to cool off, because I already burned my hands doing the license plate bulb, and I had a blister on my finger for like a week. I just wanted to say one more time, Diode Dynamics, awesome bulbs. They're kind of expensive. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it straight. They're kind of expensive, okay? I'm sure you can go on eBay and buy knockoffs. eBay knockoffs, you can get like 10 for $5 if you want, right? Not reverse lights, definitely not reverse lights. I think even knockoff reverse lights are like 20 bucks on eBay. But then again, you know, Diode Dynamics sells the cheaper LEDs for 20 bucks, so you can't beat it. But these guys, let me tell you a little bit about them. They're American made, okay? They're 100% American everything. Designed, made, manufactured, everything, okay? And they ship to all 50 states. Yo, regardless that I'm sponsored or not, my honest opinion, these guys are the best aftermarket LED producers out there. There's really not a lot to begin with. There's like LosFit. I'm an affiliate with them as well. There's Diode Dynamics. There's like Axle something I forget, and like one more. But out of all of them, if I had to pick, I think Diode Dynamics is the most professional, the most chill, and the best product. I think it's the best value for money. And if you really care about your car, you know, if you have like a 1990 Civic, maybe don't go with Diode Dynamics, okay? Maybe you should, or maybe try to get their cheaper ones if you can. But if you have something like a GTR, okay, you can afford the payments on a GTR, don't cheap out. pay the $100. It's $100. Pay the $100. Get something proper in your car, something that's gonna last, something that's gonna really pop. Okay, I'm a big stickler for, you know, if I'm wasting my time to do something, I'm gonna do it the right way. You know, I don't like to, how can I say this in a friendly manner? I don't like to do half jobs with anything that I do. If I do something, I want it to be perfect, okay? So, and Diode Dynamics shares the same values, okay? It's all about perfection, all about quality. I just looked, I pulled this bulb out. The factory bulb is a Toshiba 921 12 volt W16W E2 218 bulb, if anybody's interested. That's what the factory bulbs are. But anyways, now we're just gonna pop this one in. Again, we're wearing gloves on this finger so we don't contaminate the bulb. We're gonna plug our polar bulb in just like that. I'm gonna start the car and put it in reverse. We'll see if it starts up. Turn on. Why does this always happen to me? I'm gonna turn it off and twist it around real quick. Oh my goodness. Alright, so again, it didn't work, so we're gonna pull it out. Gonna twist it 180. Okay, 180 degrees. Just pop it in there. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Did it work? Alright, that's what I like to see. Now, let me shut off the car real quick and we'll get back to putting this all back together again real quick. Alrighty guys, same thing as last time. I'm sorry I'm not going to show this to you, but I just want to show you there's 3 little hooks right here, right? When we're putting this bulb in, what you want to do is line up these bulbs. There's these little slots, these guide things. There's 2 small ones and there's 1 large one. Okay, let me just peek in there and see what we're working with. Looks like the large one is kind of like at the top. And I'm sorry I can't really show this to you, but you get the idea. Oh my goodness, this definitely has a lot less space than the last one. Okay, we're going to, all right, I think I got it in, and just have to turn it and cut my fingers a little bit. All right, awesome. So now what we're going to do is grab this little grommet or rubber cap. We're just gonna push it in. Oh, you know what? Let me clip the little wires back into their little clip real quick for Jolt. There you go. They're clipped back in. Here, you want to show them real quick? Let me see if I can show them the little clips. I can just. Plus, I just want to have on video that I did clip them back in. It's a bit blurry, but oh, you guys can kind of see it right there. That little, oh, where's my finger at? That little clip right down here, right? It's clipping the wires. You guys can see that the wire is clipped going through it, right? Awesome. So there's that, Jot. Grab it, and we will take our little rubber grommet now and just pop it back in real quick. All right, now I'm gonna cut the tape. I'm gonna drink some water, and we'll get right back to it. All right, guys. Before we start rebuilding this thing and putting it all back together again, I just want to show you guys what it looked. Joe, take a quick spin. You guys can't even tell in the sunlight how pretty and nice this looks. This is such a nice tint to white. Oh my goodness, no blue at all. It's like a nice 6000K color without any blue showing through at all. It looks awesome. Now, I'm going to shut this off real quick, and we're just going to put it back together again. It's going to take like 2 minutes, and we'll be done. All right, guys, so we're going to start putting this all back together again. The next thing, we're just doing everything in reverse order. Here, Joe, kind of swing around and give them an angle from over here. What we're going to do is put this big, take it out real quick. We're going to put this big trim panel back on, okay? To do that, just going to slide it in here. Be careful not to, you know, cut any of your weather stripping here. It's pretty important, okay? You're gonna start leaking water if you do. You just wanna line up those 4 clips. Good, good, and good, and boy. This one got a little bent from being in the trunk. Yeah, see, make sure they all line up. Don't just put your force in. That one got a little loose over there in that far corner. Okay, make sure they're all lined up. Make sure they're all straight. Make sure they're all perfect. Cool. And now we can just pop it in. One there, middle, middle. Okay, that's what I like to do. If I were you, I wouldn't go, you know, off from one side. Do the outer side here, the inner side, and the inner side, just to make sure you don't pin this side and kind of drag the whole piece over, and then these two don't line up correctly, okay? It's always how you should do it. So, that's all there is there. Now, let's see if I can find it. We have this little guy, right? This little clip was the one that was in the middle, and just here, I'll do it with my left hand. Put it into our little piece right here, right? Goes in flush, and boom. That literally did nothing then. But anyways, you did have to remove it. So now, let's do this. We can grab our little weird pulley pieces, right? Line it up, plug it in, and alright guys, well, that's all there is to this video. We are done. Obviously, we didn't add any horsepower to the car. That was a complete joke. It's all clickbait, okay? Take it as a joke. Take it easy. Don't get too offended. I know a lot of people get kind of mad at clickbait. Basically, all it is I wanted to make a video showing how to change reverse light bulbs, but there's literally so many out there on YouTube already showing how to do it, so I thought, why not make a little bit of a joke at the beginning and say that I'm adding a bunch of horsepower, when really I'm just making my own copy and paste video on how to change reverse light bulbs. I will say though, I think I picked the best reverse light bulbs out of all the other videos I've watched from those guys. They picked a bunch of junk. These Diode Dynamics, the best. I'm so happy with my purchase. It was $100, but it was $100 well spent. And now it's still daylight out. It's only like 5 p.m. where I'm at right now. And what we'll end up doing is I'll add a video at the end here of the performance of these reverse lights at night. We'll go right back to that same parking lot that I was at in the clip that I showed you in the beginning. We'll show you guys, I'll take pictures of what it looks like from the back. I'll show a little video of how much it illuminates from the back, and I'll show you guys what it looks like from the reverse cam, and that'll be it. Again, if you're interested in getting these light bulbs, they are Diode Dynamics XPR. I believe their size is 921. If I'm off, I'll have the link in the description below if you're interested in buying these for your own GTR or your own car, whatever it is. I think they look absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, that's all there is to it, guys. Alright guys, it's much later at night. It's like pitch black out here. There's no lights or anything. And look at these reverse lights. George, spin around, give them a quick look. They are so bright. They're like piercing bright. They hurt your eyes looking at them. I don't know how well that camera's gonna pick it up, but it is such a big difference. Here, let me see this camera real quick. Look at how much they illuminate compared to those garbage yellow halogen bulbs. Look at that. I just keep going back and look at how far it illuminates. It's craziness. And not forget how much it illuminates. It just looks so nice as well. Goodness. You really can't even, the camera is not doing it any justice. It is such a nice, bright, beautiful color. It is crazy. And if we go walk inside real quick and take a look at the parking or the reverse camera. Look at that. Oh, geez. Turn off my light. Actually, let's do this. We get in, let's pull the parking brake, and let's look at how much you can see. Now let's do that same test where we reverse the car. I don't know, guys. It's a bit hard to show on camera, but believe me, it's a bit hard to show on camera because this screen is not cooperating with the camera. It's not showing the picture well, if that makes any sense. It's showing up a lot darker on camera than it is in person, but believe me when I tell you, it is a night and day difference trying to reverse this car now with these bulbs compared to those halogens. Golly, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. As always, I hope you guys found this video entertaining, and I hope it helped you guys. And with that, I'll see you guys next video.